Stephanie is so annoying. You remember how like I said that like she just has so many simps that she's mad at me for not simping? That's totally what's going on right now. She's just like making such that's just like when my mom and dad would fight and my mom would like storm around to everyone's like door and like knock on the door and be like, "This is what he's doing." And, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so she gets really pissy if I don't play along and all that Gumio Moon God is bullshit. I'm just gonna do this so I can maybe play some StarCraft 2 before I go. Maybe even install that on the one I'm trading on. That I could bring two. Could I bring two laptops? See, like, how many laptops is too many to bring? That's what I'm really thinking about. But so stupid, so stupid. She's so stupid. You know what? I don't even give a fuck. I was gonna do a whole like seppuku joke about like, oh no, Gubio, blah blah blah. I just don't care. It's just like it stopped being fun the moment she stole the money from a kid. It just stopped being fun. Then I actually can't believe that I still got adjudicated allegedly during all that bullshit. And then her just it's got to be like her family are so cunty, and it's just like I can understand how cunty family can be. I'm just sheathing and unsheathing. You know how like in Wayne's World he's like, I can't believe everyone would be so tacky and blah 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 blah. I would never sell out, and he like holds up like the Pizza Hut pizza and all like the Doritos and shit like that. Like no one's paying me to do this. I just think it's funny to be like that. But like this is a Bic lighter, right? But anyways, how is this fun for anyone? It's not. It's annoying. And like like all those accounts that are like, we must stop him, he's a stalker. Those are all her still, right? Or like her management team or whatever the fuck. Or like her brother or some shit like that. That's all like people in her like entourage. And they're like, no, no. Because they do stupid shit like that, and I do not give a fuck. I probably should have never gone to that party. In retrospect, probably was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Anyways, how could I have ever foolishly gone to that party? No, it's so lame. That was so lame. Actually, that's pretty sharp. I shouldn't play around like that. I sharpened it up pretty fucking good, and this is twill cotton. So the fact that I even felt that at all, holy shit. Anyways, I'm bringing clothes, laptops, phones. I have to get a SIM card when I land. I've been trading crypto for over 10 years, basically. And that entire time, the biggest handicaps I've ever had in trading crypto have been the banks, the jobs I've had, the regulations. Iditarod time. Someone else has proven that up until a point, up until X, Y, up until XYZ point, you can use Kimchi Premium legally to make a bunch of money. You could even use Kimchi Premium legally to make a bunch of money and form your own hedge fund and all that bullshit. What you can't do is use that hedge fund to bribe a bunch of politicians. That's where the fun ends. Okay, cool. Who else is doing that right now? Nobody. Okay, what's going on right now? A whole bunch of people who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about are sticking their face in each other's asses and trying to like decide who's going to be the next asshole to tell everyone what they can and can't do, which is still some kind of against the Constitution anyways, for 4 years. Sounds like bullshit to me. Sounds like now is the best time to go to a country that says we are paying 10% extra what crypto is because we don't have the luxury of all that other bullshit, and we want to still exist when the economy collapses. So we'll give you 10% more for your Bitcoin. Sounds like a pretty good idea if you ask me, because they've been doing this shit for 10 years also. So they've been giving people premiums for a while. So, okay, who's doing that right now? Nobody. Okay, so for me to do that, I have to go to Korea and sit there for 30 days, and then I can do it. Yes. Well, I leave tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, or whatever the fuck. And I probably was going to do this 2 years ago before she started about planes. And like, this is the thing. She never said Taeyeon was going to be there. She never said why she wanted me to go places. She just was like started barking orders at me and thought I was going to jump. One time, I think it was probably before she started filming. God, that probably was your douchey father that I met at that thingy, because just before I remember I think November, around Thanksgiving time, give or take, she was like, I'm at the so and so, which is close by in DC. She was at some hotel, and she was like, come see me. And I was like, okay, I'm coming right now. And she was like, but my father's here. He wants to have dinner. And I was like, well, then eat dinner with your father, and then let me know when he's gone. And then like that became a thing. And then she was in Korea, and then she did all this filming bullshit. Is that who's star control, Tiffany? Look, bro. If Tiffany likes me as much as she wants me to believe, that means you've been ruining her life since 2018. I don't really give a shit, okay? Because I totally don't give a fuck about Tiffany. I was looking for Stephanie, the short hair bitch who I met, who didn't wear a bunch of smutty shit and didn't fucking act like a prostitute for public access Korea TV. Like, seriously, am I wrong to assume that, Stephanie, am I wrong to assume that your father has been pimping you out this whole time? Am I wrong to assume that the reason why your father sat me down at brunch and tried to get to know me was to figure out how much he could fleece me for, because he thought that me and you, whatever the fuck. I don't want to like get you in trouble more or whatever the fuck. Because your family's controlling as shit. And I don't need them for anything. I'll just put this down. I wanted to throw it, but that might not. I don't need them for anything. Seriously, I don't. I probably have more money than them. And they're tribal. You know, like, one of the things I read about Korea is that Korea is sick of tribal bullshit, and they're looking to enact more reforms against tribal brats like Stephanie for doing shit like this, and assuming she can steal from a child because she wants to do all this stupid, hoary bullshit. You know what? I will say this, Crystal. I saw some clip you had where like people were like talking about you, and they were like, "How come you called her Jessica?" And she was like, "Because her name is Jessica." I kind of understand. I don't even know what that was about, but I kind of get that more now. It's like everyone thinks that like it's like that. It's like that Star Trek Enterprise episode when he's trying to buy a warp coil, and they're like, "You must do the rain dance in the circle of the happiness and ask us really politely for the warp coil, and then we'll give it to you." You fucking stupid. And he's like, this is how controlling it seems like her family is, if it is her family. They're like, "Oh yeah, well, you won't do what we say? Well, now she's gonna date Kevin Nish. Oh, you won't do what we say? Well, now she's gonna be a theater whore of Chicago. Well, you won't do what we say? Well, blah, 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 blah." And now she's doing smut on Korean public access. It's so retarded. What? The funny thing is, like, it seems like it seems very similar to Spanish, because it seems like all women are just similar and all family drama is just similar. But it seems like in Spanish, this is what confuses the fuck out of me. Koreans are supposed to be the smart ones, and the Spanish figured it out faster. Because in Spanish, you do all this afterwards. See, the family struggle in Spanish goes, oh, okay, you like my daughter? Okay. Not yet. All right. They got married. Okay, cool. 1 kid, 2 kid, 3. Do what I say. Do what I say, you dumb motherfucker. I'm or her father. That's kind of how it's supposed to go. In Spanish, they at least like figure that out. You're like, huh, before you can, you got handsy before I gave you the permission. This is it. You have to pay now. She's gonna make a song about how much she hates you now. You're retarded. Going for crypto arbing, believe me, or don't believe me. You can't even do anything to me until after something happens. Nothing's happened. There's no like pre-crime things. It's not illegal to make a bunch of fucking videos. That's what the fucking platform exists for. It's fucking stupid. Again, that's why I am a daily vlog and Uchiliki is entertainment. Look that shit up. It's so retarded. So retarded. Just want to get the ARC card and get the crypto set up and do infinite money trick because this is such bullshit. Everyone's running around complaining about bullshit, trying to do coups of stupid like such bullshit. For like I'm telling you, in 2017, like I wouldn't even have to have gotten involved if people weren't wearing like pajamas and going to like stupid rallies and fighting each other, fucking dressed up like anime characters and trying to call it activism. It's so retarded. The people who set you all up as useful idiots should hopefully finally be getting all that bullshit, and I can just go do crypto now because people can't give me any more bullshit about it, is what it comes down to. Because why the fuck would I want to cash out a bunch of crypto when the people who try to fucking run me off the road in 2014 fucking, oh my god, it's so bullshit. I can't. It's so bullshit. I have to remind myself that I got involved because in 2014, a bunch of rogue agents allegedly not allegedly, I caught them, tried to hack a power plant. Honeywell ended up paying a $15 million fine over all that bullshit, under Trump, of course. And, at a bad day in a power plant, if something doesn't go right, that's like this, right? If you're having a bad day at the K-pop office, I'm pretty sure, someone's going to yell at you. If you have a bad day at the regular office, the coffee might be cold, right? If you're having a bad day at the power plant, one of the turbines or boilers or chillers or the bolt breakers exploded or imploded or whatever the fuck. And now there's like a 480,000 volt arc flash, and you've got to stop it. It's a different fucking reality. So don't want to deal with this K-pop bullshit. So retarded. Stephanie, you're supposed to be Stephanie. Tiffany is retarded. I still thought you were Galaxy Supernova because that's the only fucking Girls' Generation thing I ever fucking saw from 2013. Okay? And I thought you were wearing like a bow still in Korea and all that bullshit. So when I said shit like, oh, your music changed my life, I was kind of just, blowing smoke up your ass because you're hot. And I was talking about Galaxy Supernova. I didn't, oh my god, and then you made all those songs about me, so you thought I meant those songs, but I don't even know they existed at the time. This is such bullshit because you won't use fucking words. You just sit there and, I had a Lancome. Oh. And if you would have worn a mini skirt or anything like that the first time I met you, maybe I would have gotten a little bit more handsy. You ever think about that one? You wore a fucking muumuu with your fucking dork glasses, and I think you had a hat on or some bullshit like that. Such a waste of time. Why do you do this stupid bullshit? Whatever the fuck. And I'm not going to unblock your fucking account you made of me to yell at me about, because that's stupid. That's stupid. You're retarded. You stole $100,000. You're acting like a fucking prima donna about it. I don't even give a shit. I'm gonna go make $1 bajillion. Just fucking stop being crazy. You're fucking stupid. Why are you fucking stupid? Why is your family so fucking crazy? Why'd I have to meet your dad? Why's your dad? Oh my god. Why the fuck? How come because I don't want to have dinner with your dad and you get pimped out for a year? This is so fucking stupid. That doesn't make me want to have dinner with you guys. That makes me want to not be involved even more. It's so fucking stupid and lame and retarded.